So, like, thank all the devotees for welcoming me, and especially to His Grace Shigo Prabhuji for giving me this opportunity to describe the glories of the holy name of the Lord, so that I'll be purified and I can take seriously. So, it's instruction and advice from my superiors that whenever an opportunity is given to speak something, so it's an opportunity for my mind to train my mind properly in the path of bhakti. So whatever I'm speaking, gonna speak now. So about the holy name and the Lord. So it's for my purification. If anything good is there, something inspiring, it's only because of repeating the same thing which I heard from the acharyas, from my superiors, reading the Srila Prabhupada books. And if there is some corrections which I couldn't, which I make some mistakes while speaking, either philosophically or anything. So you're always allowed to please correct me so that I will not repeat the mistake again. So would seek all the devotees blessings over here so that I can do my service in a better way, helping myself firstly. Thank you very much. So we'll start. So Guruji, do you want to speak me about the glories of the holy name, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the Japa talk? As to describe or speak with the youth devotees, it was more comfortable. Now I'm feeling a little fearful, scared for all the senior devotees over here, but I try my best to serve. So before going to the holy name of the Lord, let's go back to the history. Let's go back to the Dwapar Yuga, specifically to that place, the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and more specifically, when Lord Krishna is describing or giving the instructions to Arjuna about Bhagavad Gita. So, what is this Bhagavad Gita? What is instructions? Sripad Shankaracharya describes in his Gita Mahatmya many various verses about the glories of this Bhagavad Gita. So, I'll try to describe you. Gita Dhyana Shilasya Pranayama Parasya Naiva Shantihi Papani Purva Janma Kritanicha. So this shloka says that if anyone takes seriously and sincerely the instructions of Gita, all his past reactions, misdeeds or sinful reactions will be eradicated at once. Another shloka. Mala nirmochanam pumsam jalasnanam dine dine sakrit Gitamrita snanam samsara malanashanam. Just like how we take bath daily with the soap to purify our body. So similarly, if anyone takes bath in the ocean or the river of the instructions of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, their hearts will be cleansed completely. Mala nirmochanam pumsam. Next, Gita Sugita Kartavyam Kim Manyahi Shastravasrahi Ya Swayam Padmanavasya Mukha Padma Vinishrita. So this sloka says, Gita Sugita Kartavyam Kim Manyahi Shastra Visrahi. So this is telling that Krishna Padmamukasya, from the Lord's mouth, it's coming directly. So what is the need of any other Shastra? If Gita is there, that is enough. Nothing more is required. Another beautiful shloka by Sripad Shankaracharya. He says, Sarvo Panishado Gavo Godga Gopala Nandanaha Partho Vatsa Sudhir Gobhokta Dugdam Gitamritam Mahat. So this shloka says that Sarva Panisho Gavo. So if all the Upanishads, all the 108 Upanishads are the cows, then there is one milkman who is milking all the different cows, 108 cows, and that is Lord Krishna. And there is one calf, is a first calf to receive the milk from all these Upanishads or cows is Arjuna, the first calf to receive the milk from the milkman Krishna. So if all the Upanishads are there, 108 Upanishads means 108 cows. And one milkman is milking the cows from all the Upanishads, all the cows. The essence of the cow is the milk. And who is the first person receiving this milk of the essence of all the Upanishads? That is Arjuna. That is the milk is the essence of all the cows. In technically, The essence is Gita. So it is also known as Gitopanishadam. Gitopanishad. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva Eko Mantrasya Tasya Namani Yani Karmamyapi Ekam Tasya Devasya Seva. If there is one Shastra that has to be read, that should be read, whether that is sung or given by Devaki Putra Gitam, that is Devaki Putra, Krishna's Gita, that is Bhagavad Gita. If there is one Shastra to be read, that is Bhagavad Gita. If there is one Deva or one Lord to be worshipped, that is Eko Deva, Devaki Putra Eva. If there is one Lord should be worshipped, that is Lord Krishna, Devaki Putra. Then Eko Mantras Tasya Namaniyan. If there is one name should be chanted, that is Lord Krishna's name. Karmapi Ekam Tasya Devasya Seva. If there is any work has to be done, any activities has to be done, that activity has to be done to Krishna. So we can understand the glories of the Lord here and the glories of Bhagavad Gita. So if we take the whole Bhagavad Gita, total 700 given by the Lord to Arjuna. So these 700 slokas are the essence of all the Upanishads. All Krishna is telling various instructions. Jnana Yoga, finally to Bhakti Yoga, highest. He's telling Arjuna, worship me, become my devotee, offer obeisances unto me, finally surrender unto me. All this stuff is speaking. Lord Krishna is speaking to Arjuna. And we say that Krishna is Jagat Guru, creation. But Prabhupada says, who is the Guru? So Guru means first, whatever he preaches, he has to acharan, do acharan. Personally, he should do acharan. Whatever he's speaking, whatever he's preaching, he should practice personally in his life. And then preach. Either preach, whatever preaching, one has to do it. Or whatever he's doing, that has to be preached. But Krishna is thinking like this. I taught Arjuna all these instructions, various instructions of Bhagavad Gita, become my devotee, vagera, vagera, vagera. But he's thinking he's known as also Jagat Guru, the teacher. Teacher means who? The Acharya means who? He's the one who is practicing in his life. But Krishna has never done this in his life. He never practiced. Then how to do, what to do then? Then to practice whatever spoken in Bhagavad Gita, to chant the holy name of the Lord, become the devotee of offer obeisances. Lord Krishna came in the age of Kali Yuga in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. So in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna comes and practices Bhagavad Gita. So in his, if you go a little deeper in the life of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the first 18 years or 20, around that year time. So he was acting as an Imai Pandit, as an erudite scholar. He goes to each and every ghat, Ganga Ghat, and goes wherever these discussions are happening, which is erudite scholarship, is to defeat all the other scholars over there with his various discussions, knowledge. He would defeat the devotees or people at one ghat. He defeat them and goes to another ghat and defeat them. And so in this way, he used to pass on his. Yes, first thing. Yes. Hope my voice is audible and clear. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhuji, sometimes it's breaking.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe
That's
because
fine.
of the
breaking. I'll just try to. Hope now it's clear, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, it is. It is.
Yes. So we're discussing about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Maybe what we can do, if you want, like you can switch off the video so that it can be, at least it is audible clearly.
Sure, Prabhuji. Hope now it will be fine.
Yes, yes.
So I was discussing with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime, lifetime. So in his childhood, he passed on his life in this way. Various debates, scholarship. As a erudite scholar, he's passing his life. And later point of time, he gets to meet his spiritual master Ishwar Puri, and hears this Mahamantra chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. After hearing this mantra from his spiritual master, so Mahaprabhu goes wild, mad. He's asking his spiritual master, what kind of mantra have you given to me? Oh, my spiritual master, oh, my Gurudev, what's happening to me? I'm getting mad. I'm getting various ecstatic symptoms. What's this? What is this mantra? What kind of mantra have you given? Then Ishwar Puri says, yes, this is the correct symptom of chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. Yes, you're in ecstatic. This is the right mantra. And later on, after getting the taste, the ecstatic symptoms of chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, he does the Sankirtan all over, full day, full night, everywhere. And he takes sannyas as age of 24 and 6 years. He travels all over South India and few parts of other parts of India, having various discussions with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Ramananda Rai, meeting various devotees, discussing various philosophical topics. And finally, at the end, Antalila, at the end, what erupts from the lotus mouth of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the 8 verses of Sikshastakam. So if we take the weightage of both Lord Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Bhagavad Gita, and the 8 verses of Sikshastakam. So Bhagavad Gita, 700 slokas, describes the essence of all the Upanishads. The 8 verses of Sikshastakam gives the essence of the whole Bhagavad Gita. And that 8 verses is the essence of the holy name. So finally, we are making an emphasis that holy name is the essence of the 8 verses of Sikshastakam, which is the essence of the 700 slokas of Bhagavad Gita. Finally, conclusion is the thing is the holy name is the best thing which Lord given to us, and nothing else is required. Nothing else is required, just the holy name, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. How you can tell this? So if we see in the life of our acharyas, if we take the example of Sri Gaur Kishodas Babaji Maharaj, everyone knows he's completely illiterate, who don't know how to write his own name. So this personality would chant the holy name whole day. And when someone comes discuss about philosophical topics, if anyone asks question philosophically, and Acharya Gaur Kishodas Babaji Maharaj would give the answers, and to the astonishment, whatever he's speaking, everything is in line with the Shastras. How it's possible? Because he's chanting the holy name the whole day. So whenever he's speaking the holy so if we take in the other way, disciple of Sri Gaur Kishodas Babaji Maharaj, that is Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada, is a very great erudite scholar. Everything, physics, mathematics, astrology, astronomy, anything, any knowledge, everything is perfect. Now, this personality, this great personality, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, would cry at the feet of Gaur Kishodas Babaji Maharaj for initiation, who is completely an illiterate. How it's happening? So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur would say that if I would have seen my Guru Maharaj, my Gurudev, at least 1 second spending for his own body, taking care of his own body, I would not have accepted him as my spiritual master. Even if he is chanting the whole day, 23 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds, he's in devotional service. Even if 1 second, if would have used for his own personal thing, I wouldn't have accepted him as my Guru Maharaj. He would speak this. So there is no option. So my Guru Maharaj, my Gurudev didn't give the option for me to choose another personality, because he's completely engaged in the service of the Lord 24/7. He used to chant for 128 rounds every single day. And this holy name reveals everything. This holy name reveals everything. So Krishna says in 10th chapter, 11th verse, Bhagavad Gita, So I give that knowledge, destroying the ignorance in the heart of my devotee, sincere devotee. So from here, we're emphasizing the point that holy name is itself enough to deliver a devotee or anyone in this age of Kali. What is the proof? Coming through the pages of Kali Santana Upanishad, very famous verse, everyone knows. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Nam Kali Kalmashanashanam Nataha Parataropaya Sarva Vedeshu Drishyati. Narada Muni is asking his spiritual master and father, Brahma, oh my father, what is the solution for this age of Kali? How can a people in this fallen souls, in this age of Kali, so much degraded age, how can people be delivered from this age of Kali? Oh, my spiritual master, please help. With so much compassionate mood, he's asking. And Brahma says, Iti Shodashakam Namnam, these 16 syllable words, Hare Krishna mantra, which is there, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this is the only thing that can save the entire humanity from the evil practice, evil things of this age of Kali. Iti Shodashakam Namnam, Kali Kalmashanashanam. From the evil things, evil practices of Kali, only this 16 syllable word can help any person in this age of Kali. Sarva Vedeshu Dishyati. Oh, Anartha. After reading all the Vedas, all the four Vedas, Sarva Vedeshu Dishyati. So I was just reading second canto of Bhagavatam. There also it's mentioned. So Brahma with his four heads read the whole, all the Vedas of the all the four Vedas, not once, twice, but thrice. He read all the Vedas thrice, and finally is coming to this conclusion. Only the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is the solution for everyone in this age of Kali. So finally, we got the solution. Haribol. The Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is the only solution. And we know the description of Kali Yuga, how degraded is. From Bhagavatam, we can see how degraded this age of Kali, how influencing on the people. Very, very difficult to come out of this ocean. But there only one thing is there, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And also Shukadeva Goswami telling to Parishit Maharaj, in this ocean of falls, there is one great thing, that is chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, Harinam and nothing else. And various other verses also describe the glories of this holy name. Finally, every one of us got the solution by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the Acharyas and Srila Prabhupada for us, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Now the point is, we got the solution, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. But how to chant the Maha Mantra? With what attitude should I chant the Maha Mantra? Everyone got the holy name. Everyone is chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Everyone got the beats. Actually, it's practicing devotees who are coming from past quite some time, attending the programs in ISKCON, chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, having the beats, taking initiation, vagera, vagera. Everyone are chanting. But the thing is, the result is not the same. The result of chanting Hare Krishna mantra is not the same. It's different for different people, different devotees. How? The mantra is one, but the results are different. How? The thing is the attitude with the way, with what we are chanting. So in Nectar of Instruction, preface, Prabhupada writes, the advancement in devotional service or in Krishna consciousness depends on the attitude of the practitioner. How the attitude of a devotee is. So while we're chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, also we can do various things. I can use the mobile, chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. I can talk to others, chant the Hare Krishna Mantra, and do various things. Multitasking, right? We say multitasking. We chant the Hare Krishna Mantra simultaneously doing various other things. No, if we do that is also chant, that is also chanting. No, that is also chanting, but the result is different because the attitude is different. Then what should be the attitude to get the good, best results of chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, which I heard from my superiors and read in Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, books of Srila Prabhupada. I'm just describing few. The first attitude while chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is with the service attitude, servitude, because the holy name and the Lord is not different. So Lord is one with this holy name. In the so with Sixth Shastakam also it says, So he invested all his energies in the holy name. So there is no difference between the holy name and the Lord. So while we're chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we are in direct touch with the Lord. Direct touch. Can we imagine? Just imagine, close your eyes. You're chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. From behind, one person is calling you, patting on your shoulder, and you're chanting. And you turn behind, you see Krishna. And it's true. And it's true. So when we are chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, Lord is with us. Lord is with us. One Acharya says he's behind us only while we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mantra. So what should be done? When we're in the touch, in contact with Krishna, as servants of Krishna, we can be in the attitude of service to Krishna. While chanting the Hare Krishna Mantra, the attitude should be, oh Lord, you are personally the holy name itself. But I don't have any qualification to chant the Hare Krishna, your holy name. But by the mercy of you coming in the form of the Acharya, spiritual masters and the devotees, I got this wonderful opportunity to take out the holy name from my mouth, chant the Hare Krishna mantra. But I don't have any qualification to access. Please help me, please help. Mm. And this, you're not different. I want to serve you by chanting this Hare Krishna mantra. I want to serve you by this chanting. Please help me, please help. So with the service attitude. And the next thing is the gratitude. Krishnaisms be given. So billions of people are there all over the world, all over. But not in them also only few takes up the interest to take up spirituality. In them only few come to the process of bhakti. And in them only few can take up chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And in them also only few can get the real benefit of chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So it's very, 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 very rare. So Krishna says, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yadati siddhaya yatatam api siddhanam kaschin veti mam tatvatha. Among thousands and thousands and thousands, only one will take the opportunity of spirituality. Amongst them, all of those thousands, only one will get the perfection of bhakti, that is chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. This everyone knows, everyone knows. So finally, we are tracing the crux, how to do devotional service in a better way by chanting of Hare Krishna mantra in the mood of service and having that gratitude to the Lord for giving this wonderful opportunity. Many people are there outside, but why, Krishna? Why have you given me this fallen conditioned soul this opportunity? I am not qualified to take it, but your causeless mercy is so much. That's why it's causeless. There is no reason behind it, but it's completely causeless. Somehow, by the devotees came in touch with the devotees, somehow I got this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. But I don't know the importance of this. Familiarity breeds contempt. With the time, everything goes. Oh, Krishna, please help. Gave this wonderful opportunity for me. Gratitude. And simultaneously being humble. Understanding the position of the Lord. Understanding one's own position as a tiny chutko spirit soul. You're so great, but I'm very, very tiny. Please help me, oh Krishna. Humble attitude. Finally, with the prayers. With the prayers. So without prayers, nothing is gonna execute. So to get the humble prayer in the age of Kali, it's very, very difficult. Everyone are puffed up with ego, false ego. Maybe I'm doing some C programming, maybe some doctor, some engineering student, whatever. Some of the other, we are puffed up with some of the other aspect. Even a beggar on the bridge, he is also puffed off of his own penny. So what to talk about the people in the metropolitan cities? We have this puffed up attitude. But Krishna is so nice, he'll crack us. So Krishna can be accessed only through these stuffs. Humility. So that's why Mahaprabhu is telling, Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sagishnuna Manina Manadena Kirtaniya Hrihi. So if we go to the Mayapur, Vrindavan, especially Vrindavan, so there will get many Babajas, many sadhus who gives some Siddha Pranali mantra. Siddha Pranali mantra. So what is the Siddha Pranali mantra? They say by chanting this Siddha Pranali mantra, you realize yourself, your Swarupa in the spiritual world. And Prabhupada and Mahaprabhu also gave us the Siddha Pranali Mahamantra. So what is that Siddha Pranali mantra for all of us? That is Triyanadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. So this is the Siddha Pranali mantra for all of us. So what is our Siddha? What is our Swarupa in the spiritual world? Servant, service. So when we can practice this Trinadapi Sunichena in our life, then everything will be revealed to us. Everything. All the contamination from the heart will be relieved, and all the knowledge will be revealed by the Lord from the bottom of our heart. As Paramatma is there in the heart, He will give that knowledge. But thinking the practicality also should be there. In this age of Kali, how one can be a nice devotee? It's very, very difficult. So much of contamination around. Very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. But how can it be done? Through the prayers to the Lord. Oh Lord, I want to attain you. Whatever it takes, I do it. Please give me that humble attitude. I don't have this. Give me, shower that gratitude mood, that attitude of service while chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. In fact, any devotional process, if these three things can be executed in our life, gratitude, humility, service attitude, with the prayers, then our process is completely successful. Completely successful. Because Krishna is always waiting for us. When this soul come back to me, come back to me. So in the purports of Srimad Bhagavatam and few purports of Bhagavad Gita also, so Prabhupada writing, Krishna is more eager to bring us back than what we desire himself. Many number of purports, 1 to 17, 1 to 18. Number of times Prabhupada, Krishna is very eager, Krishna is very eager, Krishna is very eager to get us back home, back to Godhead. The only thing is we have to desire to be with Krishna, to be with the Lord. So one thing can be done is fixing our goal that I want to attain Krishna. Having that loving service, getting that loving service attitude, transcendental loving service unto the Lord 24/7. When can I get this opportunity? When can I attain this state of serving the Lord all the time? Means basically reviving our constitutional position as a million servant of the Lord all the time. When can I achieve this? When can I achieve this? So practically every week we can have a discussion on this, but every weekday we can go down in our daily routine. So engaging other activities, somehow we get deal up. It's in a sinusoidal way. We'll go up and we go down, up and down, up and down. Weekdays it's fully peak because we come in devotee sessions, come in temples, practice, chatting together, doing various devotional service. Everything will be nice. But in a weekdays, going to office, kids, vagera, 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 our devotional service may reduce. But how to keep up all the time? Fixing the goal in the mind that I want to attain Krishna. This life is given for this, just to attain Krishna and nothing else. When the goal is fixed, whatever difficulties may come in our life, we can go forward in our practice of devotion service. If some devotee is telling something, some person is telling something bad to us, but we will think, no, no, my goal is to attain Krishna. Why do I think so much of other person? My goal is to attain Krishna. Let me go forward. Maybe this is Krishna's mercy to other devotees, from other devotees to other personalities, to make me humble. Who knows? So when our goal is fixed, I want to attain Krishna. I want to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra for the pleasure of my Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada. When the goal is fixed, whatever difficulties may come in our life, we can go pass through them successfully. And the most important thing to attain Krishna is to chant the holy name of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Which is the essence of the 8 verses of the Sikshastakam, which is the essence of the 700 slokas of Bhagavad Gita. So finally, the essence is the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, through which we can access the Lord. And that should be chanted in a service attitude, having gratitude to all the devotees who are helping us in this process of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra in a humble attitude. And finally, with the prayers to the Lord. Prayers. So prayers are the language for us to connect with the Lord. So whenever we don't have something we are lacking in Krishna consciousness, one thing we can do is just offer a small prayer. Let's go in front of the Lord. Let's offer a small prayer. Krishna, I'm not able to chant the Hare Krishna mantra properly. Please help. Please help. Then everything will fall in place. Okay. Hare Krishna. So with this, I would like to conclude today's discussion. If there are any correction, please tell me. I'd like to correct myself.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for a very systematic approach, just putting it so systematically that how, Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu both reiterate the importance of chanting, and then what should be the mood, how should we approach this chanting. So thank you very much for putting this across so nicely. It will undoubtedly help our own chantings, our own conviction to the whole process. I just want to open the floor if anyone has any comment or question. And Prabhuji, if you don't mind, you can now switch on your video and we'll see if it is good. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyone has any question or comment? You can raise your hand, you can drop your comment or question in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and ask. Yeah, sure.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Very nice and practical session. Thank you, Prabhuji, for this. Prabhuji, just would like to know, like we all are doing, know the Sikshashtakams prayers, and you said that Trinadapi Sunichena and Tarorapi Sahishona. But in the Kali Yuga age, like people are doing a lot of things. Sometimes we get hurt a lot. We try to tolerate it also, but then we are said that we should be a bit practical, and at least if you are not biting, at least show your fangs. So in while doing that, are we not violating this particular prayer, or that is where I get confused so in daily life?
Yes. Nice question. Thank you very much for asking this. Yes, so it depends on individual to individual. So when Mahaprabhu is mentioning Trinad Api Sunichena, so like a grass, you just bend down. When someone steps, yes, you down. When step is down, you can go back. And like a tree, always serving the others. It doesn't want. He's always just serving others. He doesn't want anything for himself. The tree. So and also, yeah, as you're mentioning, practically we should be. So why devotees say we have to show thanks. At least if there is no snake, also we should show this teeth, because we are not so much. So our tolerance is not so much. That's why. Yeah. So basically, the final conclusion is we have to come to that level of completely tolerating whatever difficulties or disturbances we get from externally and internally from the mind. We get it. So at this particular practical point of view, so we need a personal guidance from our superiors. So what to do at what situation, because we are different. Our advancement is different. And the people with whom we are dealing with are also different. So with the different people, we have to deal differently. We cannot put one thing, we have to practice this only, do this only. Because our advancement is different, the people are also different. At that time, we need some guidance from our superiors. So according to our advancement, they give the guidance. So someone is beating, also doing so many things. If we are very much advanced, so devotee is like, no worries, tolerate, no worries, please tolerate, go ahead. You're having this attitude, please go ahead. This will help you in your devotion service. But if you're not so much advanced, not having so much of tolerance, so if we may go to a very extent of coming in conflict with the personality with whom we have disturbance, then devotees well, don't conflict, at least be silent in this way. Show your pangs like this, like a snake shows your teeth. Means basically be keeping a good distance so that your practice will not disturb you. So this is basically putting a limit to this. So finally, conclusion is we have to come to that level. So to come to that level, practically we have to go step by step by step by step under the guidance of our superiors, counselors, whoever is it. So basically, Mataji, answer is It depends on the situation to situation, as you're telling. So we have to keep quite distance. If you're not so much, the answer is we should be under the guidance whoever we are guiding us. And the other aspect is fixing the goal. In the last mentioning, fixing the goal that I want to attain Krishna and nothing else. Nothing else. When my goal is fixed, now the question is, how long am I going to live? How long? Yesterday we celebrated Rath Yatra. How many Rath Yatras are left? I'm just 25 now. Maybe another 30, 40, just taking expect. Even next moment also, it's not decided whether we'll live or not. So how many Rath Yatras I'm going to celebrate? How many Janmastamis I'm going to celebrate? Maybe 30, 40. So why to think, plung upon these things much? So let's strive for the goal to attain Krishna. So when these disturbances also come, when our goal is fixed, no, I want to attain Krishna, let them do whatever you want. My goal is to attain Krishna. So automatically that patience comes with the time, with the practical guidance, that patience also comes. The thing is, goal should be fixed. If the goal is deviated here and there, we will also move here and there. Whatever people say, we'll get disturbed. Just like our TV is there. So TV of ourselves is there. We are giving a remote to someone else. Whatever person says, we'll be disturbed. If he praises, we'll be, oh, very nice. Thank you very much. If he's talking something bad, we'll be disturbed. So basically, we have given TV, the remote of our TV to someone else. So we have to get it back towards us. How can we do this? Fixing the goal, that is to attain Krishna, that constitutes position that I want to always be under your service, oh my Lord. Another practical aspect is thinking that this is an opportunity for me given by Krishna to be humble. So what devotees are doing something, I'll try to tolerate. Give opportunity to be humble and tolerate, because everything happens by the sanction of Krishna. Krishna is only sanctioning. So that devotee to disturb me. So why should I go behind? So let me tolerate. Krishna's giving me opportunity to be tolerate. So these are the various aspects of practicality. The essence, the main point is under the guidance. So this is what I would like to answer, Mataji. So if anyone has any other points, you can add, please.
Thank you.
Hope this
Prabhuji.
answers your question, Mataji.
Yeah, she's saying thanks. I'll just read. She's saying thanks, Puri, for clearing the confusion. And there are many comments on the chat. Like I like to read them out for everyone. Danvat Pranam Prabhuji, you explained the glories of holy name in a very systematic and analytical manner, almost like a theorem. Hare Krishna. The second comment is Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam, really like the systematic breakdown of the importance of chanting. Youth preaching is very tough, and to hear from a youth preacher is very special. Thank you, Prabhu. Third is Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. Fourth, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam, a wonderful class. All the essence of Bhagavad Gita is Harinam Sankirtan. And then Shobha Mataji said, and then the last one is Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. The session was very nice, and we are hopeful it will help in intense chanting and a prayerful mood. Thank you. So thanks a ton, Caru Krsnacarana. I understand that with yesterday's Rath Yatra, there is another Rath Yatra today, if I'm not wrong, and you have been sandwiched in this Japa talk. I know you would be very busy, but taking out your time, really appreciate Prabhuji.
Thank you very much for giving this opportunity for engaging in the service of the Lord and all the devotees over here. Thank you very much. Please bless me so that I can do my service to my spiritual master and Srila Prabhupada. May I do some tangible service to this mission. So requesting all the devotees to please bless me over here.
You also please pray and bless all of us so that we can all sincerely serve Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
We missed you at the Yatra, Prabhuji. This couple here, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, can you repeat, Kapil Prabhu?
Yeah, what I'm saying, we missed you in the Yatra yesterday. I was missing you.
Yes, Prabhuji, Srika Prabhuji, we are all missing you yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I also saw photographs and I was like,
we were remembering you this time. We were,
it's a great celebration.
Yeah.
Take care. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very
Hare
much.
Krishna.
Thank
Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.